What is happening, YouTube? All right, so the best thing about this channel for me is the fact that I can go from here subject to another subject and talk about whatever I fucking want to because it's my show, right? So what we gonna talk about today is story time. It's story time with Top Hat Guy. All right, so. Woo! Yeah, story time. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so here's where we're going to start out, though. So, my birthday was last month, and my little brother, he couldn't really, one of my many little brothers, because I have just so many siblings, guys. I have so many siblings. Shout out to my siblings. I love you. Love you all. Y'all are awesome. Every single one of you. Now, in particular, though, this little brother got me a late birthday present whenever he came over for dinner. Cannot remember how far after my birthday he came over for dinner. But what I do know is there were two things that he got me. He got me, this is where he is the man. He got me $60 on a Steam gift card and then $60 on a Walmart gift card. He got me groceries and games, guys. What? The best thing you can get an adult ever. So, naturally, I went on Steam and I looked at the sales because I am a very, if I get any type of money ever, I go into complete, like, discount mode. I don't just bulk it one fucking game, which, you know, $60 would just get you one brand new game back in like 5 years ago, but now they're like $70 fucking for some odd reason. But anyways, I was checking out the sale, and then, you know, while I was looking through, I was like, you know, I saw something about the brand new Ratchet and Clank being on like PC now, and I didn't know if that was necessarily true. Looked it up in Steam. Rift Apart was on there for only like maybe $30 or something, right? So snatch that motherfucker up right then and there, because I love the Ratchet and Clank franchise so much, guys. I grew up on it. And I've heard nothing but great things about this one. They said if you love the Future Saga and you love the old classic games, you're gonna love this one. And holy shit, is it beautiful. Now, I know some people had issues that they put in a female Lombax as one of the main characters, and for the most part, you know, Ratchet and Clank, again, is kind of separated, but you get alternate realities of them and such, and it's just, there's so much to go into it, and it's fantastic. I haven't beat it yet. I imagine that Clank is gonna end up with Ratchet, obviously, and I can't remember what Ratchet calls his female version of Clank in his universe, because I just got her like maybe a world ago. So, so, you know, that was like Last Planet stuff. Anyways, but while I was playing that, there was another game that I saw on sale. And this game has had a lot of controversy, but I don't fucking give a fuck about controversy. I don't give two fucking shits about politics and video games. If I think a video game is gonna be fucking worth playing, I'm gonna play it. Fuck your politics and video games. Fuck your opinions about all that. If I think a game's gonna be good, I'm gonna fucking play it. If I don't, that's that. That's how every motherfucker should buy a video game. End of conversation right there. I ended it all. Woo, woo, woo. Come on, give me a shout. Top Hat got free to win. Woo! Okay, anyways. So, thank you, baby. See, she knows. Oh, I know. So, anyhow, I bought Palworld on sale, and while I played Rift Apart all night, and then all morning the next morning, because, again, I'm a huge Ratchet and Clank fan, I noticed it finished downloading, and I was like, I gotta hop into this, you know, check it out, because like, whenever, damn it, what was they called? I don't think is it Scarlet and Violet? The open world Pokemon, whichever one that was. I've played so many fucking Pokemon games at this point in my lifetime, and so many ROM hacks. I've played them all, guys. I have played everything I could. I have tried every fucking game that I can on my phone for the most part. It's amazing. It's an amazing world we live in. It really is. I'm saying that too often. I'm so sorry, but yes. So I played that and it was fun. It was very cute. I thought it was super cute. It was what felt like what should have been for Sun and Moon's time period. That's when they should have released that. And I got the futuristic one. I didn't get the prehistoric one for this one. And yeah, so like I felt like this was awesome, but why didn't this come right after Gale of Darkness XD, Gale of Darkness, whatever it's called, in Coliseum, right? Because that's what felt like what should have been next. And then what should have been after that should literally been what fucking Palworld is. But they didn't. They never gave that to us. And then they got butthurt when a fucking random studio, indie, whatever, whoever these people who came out with Palworld did it. And they were like, we didn't do it 10 years ago and now they're doing it. We're going to sue them. Like, come on, guys. Come on, dude. Come on, Nintendo. Don't be dick lickers like that. Come on. Like, come on, guys. let's be real here. So anyways, and yeah, I mean, people can get fucking pissy over the models, but go and play the fucking game, guys. Get piss over the whole fucking controversy, all that. Just go play the fucking game and realize this is what Nintendo should have done 10 fucking years ago, and still to this day hasn't. Okay? That's the bottom line. That's where it ends in this conversation, or where it should fucking end in this conversation. Now let me get to my gameplay, cause holy shit, guys, this is amazing. Holy fuck! So right out the gate, you have 3 cute, adorable little pals on the beach. I felt like I was playing Path of Exiles for a minute, cause I just woke up on the side of the beach with this fucking device. Luckily, there was not anything on the beach to kill me, and you actually don't spawn at the beach. So, me being any person who's played an open world game, I did not immediately go and grab that waypoint right in front of you. It tells you to go, and I'm like, no. I mean, I've played some Sonic games where there's some hidden shit right behind where it looks like you can't even go when you start out. So, I naturally went behind me and found a chest. I did not drop down and go into the dungeon like most other people did. I did not even know you could survive that drop. I was like, oh, I got stamina. That looks like a hefty drop. I don't have a lot of health. I don't think I'm gonna make that drop. So then I did turn around and go grab the waypoint. And this is before, by the way, I got this before 1.0 came out. That is probably a huge thing I should have mentioned before this. Right, sorry. So sorry about that. So yes, this is before the game had officially released. I got it on sale like 2 weeks before, right? So after that, let's see, I talked to the guy. They give you, I think, a couple of POW balls or so. And I was like, okay, the first thing I'm going to do is set up a base right here because it's telling me that's what I need to do. Well, first a workbench. But then initially I already looked into a couple of things and I was like, okay, well, the POW box is a little on my base. I know that this has, you progress naturally. Like if you have POWs, they will work in your base immediately, naturally on auto run, even if you're not at the base. So I better plant my base immediately. So I put it like literally right down the steps where there's like a little couple of trees. There's one stone right here, right where you start out at and you go down on the right path, right? And there's some berry bushes, right? Just right there on the hill. It has a little some crumbled look. It looks like it's an old fort that's been ruined. Like literally, I'm talking right as soon as you get out of the waypoint, you turn right down those steps or that hill, whatever it is. Not the best place, I would say, because I had no ore. Did not know that at the time, obviously. This is my first time playing. I wanted to put some down immediately that I thought was pretty decent to get me started on some wood farm. And I didn't even know there was a stone node there. Thank God there was, though, because my whole playthrough otherwise would be so fucking slow. So, like, oh, it was just fantastic. All of it, just every gameplay was just phenomenal. I'm trying to think every like all my journey of it, because I took a weird path the first time. I didn't do any of the settings and stuff, other than I did make sure no items dropped my first gameplay through because I was learning the game. I didn't want to put UO effects on quite yet. I do have a profile where I call it UO effects, Ultima Online. If you don't know what that is, one of the first MMOs ever made. Some people will say even the first. I don't know the exact history of MMOs. Prior to that, I for the longest time have called it the very first MMO RPG ever. But anyways, in that game, when you die, you lose everything, everything. So you got to go back to your body and grab it. Same case scenario here, just not what equipped. Yeah, you could get certain items in UO or blessed items that when you die still don't drop. And that's kind of technically what all your items in Palworld is. If it's equipped, only if it's equipped, your equipped items don't drop. Now there is a feature where even equipped items will drop. I think it's called hard mode, or hardcore or something like that. But anyways, I had phenomenal. I literally did everything. I immediately unlocked my Nightwing at 15 and flew everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Even places I was not supposed to go because I did not have like the armor and stuff for it. I died a couple of times doing so. And I didn't realize until I got to like a mountain zone, like snowy mountain zone, that there was that whole intense cold effect. Like I saw it at the first whenever I didn't have a torch, but then I quickly found a fox spark and was like, okay, well I'm good here. They're gonna do everything for me as far as keeping me warm. And then I found to the left of the, like right past the bridge of your first bounty near the small settlement, I found a Arsox in that cage. And he kept me warm for the most part after I found out of a supply crate drop a heat thermal shirt that I equipped. And I didn't realize this was almost all I needed as far as most things go for like so long. They changed a bit of it in 1.0, I believe, because I mean, I didn't have any. Maybe I got someone else in my party that helped me in the cold zones. I don't fucking know. But like, I didn't have to equip my cold thermal resistant for a long while. I did have the ultra kill set, collab set, whatever the hell it was, 2. Always equipped. So that could have, I know that does like, I think 2 on both cold and heat resistance. I can't remember if before 1.0. I can't remember worth down. But I do remember I had an absolute ball. It was fantastic. Oh my god, just so much fun. And there's so many cool pals, and the whole mechanic of them grabbing nodes and certain work. So it was gameplay. It was just so much fun. So much fun. And I got to playing this, I was like, damn, this would be so much better with my best friend. And so the game came out, and before the game came out, I had already gotten Jetricon, or whatever, however to fucking pronounce this name, the fastest fucking legendary in the volcano zone, or was in the volcano zone. I got Frost Stallion and Frost Stallion Nocturnal, and I pretty much got as much as I could. I'm trying to think what else I got. I don't think I necessarily, because I definitely didn't beat all the towers in that one. It's been a while since I played that file. It's been a good while since I've played that file, but I got, yeah, I think I got, who's that fucker over there? Anyways, I'm not gonna waste the time just contemplating here. Better of just telling you this though. I got just about all the pals that I needed, and I didn't even know there was a global pal box thing. Had no idea of that at all. And I created another, a brand new file the night 1.0 came out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been the absolute most fun night of my life in a long time. I can't even begin to explain how fucking fun release night for Palworld 1.0 was for me. I wish I got my best friend in then, but I'm kind of glad I didn't too, because we're having so much fun now, and I'll get to that. I'm gonna get to that. I am. But when it released, I immediately hopped on, and I thought I knew where to go on everything. I did go to the second base that I created in my first playthrough, because I was like, well, this is right beside one of these cages, so I'll get a fucking PAL every fucking day. I min-maxed the fuck out of that. I had one or two ore deposits in this base. I think just one, but I knew other places that would be better, but I was like, you know what, I want this aesthetically too. I like this area, I like this location. It's out of the way. If raids come, I'll be ready. I'm right here. I'm gonna go and capture the best pals I know of already. And then I learned, holy shit, there's pals that help your fucking work suit abilities now, like passively. It don't help theirs, but it helps every other pal in your bases. And I was like, holy shit, this is phenomenal. This changes the game. And then I realized that I couldn't find even the egg that was supposed to be a Jormuntide Ignis turned out not to be in the volcano land. That was very sad for me. Maybe I don't know if it glitched or if you just can't get the egg there anymore. I have no idea. Leave a comment in the comments below to let me know if you know yourself, because I need to know that. Anyways, so I did farm that and find it right by a fucking waypoint. I was like, fuck, I can even farm this if it kind of spawns here every now and then. Or just farm an egg right here. But I have yet to have gotten another one that was this large, but it wasn't even a Jormuntide Ignis. It was a fucking Blaze Hell Nocturnal, I think. Definitely want to say that's what it was. But it was very sad what it was for me. I wanted my Jormuntide, I wanted that big dragon, right? Especially since a Catris Ignis turns all your kindling up one, right? +1 for all of them. So that would turn the Ignis from 7 to 8, which is phenomenal. That is phenomenal at beginning, guys. You like, period, that's phenomenal. But and then you can just literally compress him and turn him into a kindling 10 so easily. But anyways, my min-maxing brain out of it. I still had a blast going through and trying 1.0 myself. I am up to the Pantheus or whatever. I call him Pantheon because it's so close to the name. But the big giant last boss for the well boss, whatever, to enter the world tree. Sorry, should have probably said spoiler alerts if you didn't know that. But yeah, well, that's what it is anyways. If you didn't know, now you know. That's how you get into the world tree, is you gotta fight big old baddie here, Kyogre or whatever from Pokemon, If you've seen that Ride On video where it makes that kind of sound while he's sinking. I don't know if everyone's seen that, but it's hilarious. Anyways, so yeah, God, Ground On in that video, just so funny. Anyways, fuck, okay, back on the glasses. So then, after playing as much as I could, I finally convinced my best friend, who is so... Guys, have y'all ever had a best friend who knows he loves the same video games as you, but just has a hard time trying new games out that he doesn't get into himself? Well, I do, and holy fuck is it the hardest thing to get them to play with me on anything. And I feel like in some degree I'm also that friend, because I know my buddy Z has tried to get me to play certain, like, several games throughout the years, and I just, I'm like, yeah, man, I'll do it. And then like I'll try them by myself real fast to see if I'll even enjoy it. And then I'll end up not even telling him that I don't like it, because I end up either forgetting, or he'll switch to another game by the next time he asks me, because I guess he also assumed that I just did not get that, the vibe from that game. And like there's been so many, and I'm pretty picky about the games I play. I am. I like, I have a finite amount of time on this earth, and I like to use that, especially if I'm doing it to entertain myself. I want to use that properly, right? And yeah, I will still try out some games, new games all the time. Like, I mean, that's what I tried to do whenever I had PlayStation Network that allowed you to, stream games and shit. I even tried that on the Xbox on the PC, and that's how I actually fell in love with the Star Wars, the new Star Wars games with Cal, because holy shit, those games were so much fun. I got the whole bundle in there. It's guys, I love video games. I love books. I love video games. I love life. Okay, I love animals. Animals is probably the top one, to be honest. I'm going to actually make like a huge focus on saving animals on my channel. Look forward to that. I hope y'all do too. Definitely join back in to watch some of those episodes, and let's save the animals, guys. But anyways, back to video games right now, though. So I finally got him to play, and at this point I have tinkered with some of the world settings. In my other one, I think I did one world where all egg incubation was like instantaneous, because I was getting so fucking tired, and I was trying to farm to condense certain pals and shit. So yeah, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop wasting some fucking time. I'm gonna speed some shit up. My time is valuable. We're gonna get this shit on the road, because I'm farming more than I can fucking hold. And this was before, guys, this was before I either knew or they added the Grimtail effect, which gives you a 50% chance to get a double egg. By the way, I got an alpha egg in there earlier, or I think it was a mutated egg in there earlier, and I tried to pick that shit up while riding Grimtail, and my unlucky fucking Nat 1 bastard ass having motherfucking, he still only picked up one egg. Anyways, so yes, either way, having an absolute ball all the same. We have worlds, we are sharing a world right now that are just, we're in the same guild instead of having two separate guilds, so we're getting the same experience, even though he's still fucking miles ahead of me, because he's caught so he is our, so I'm our farm and ranch person. I breed, all of our animals for us, and all the pals for us. I, farm all of our fucking materials with the ranches, because that's how you get, how you farm most materials in this game. And then you also gotta lay down some stone logging sites if you ain't in a good location. It's just good to lay those down, period. That way you can also farm some palladium fragments and fiber. You're gonna want a lot of fiber and palladium fragments. Shit ton of palladium fragments, guys. For new players, farm that palladium fragment. You're gonna thank me later. So anyways, yeah. So had a absolute ball though. We found a great location pretty early on. Never used any of these locations before that we're using, because I wanted a fresh start. Other than one location, we got one location that I told them about, that said I used because everyone's been using this it's the ore farm, literally right across from Chillet. Everyone knows about it by now, I'm sure. If you don't, go across that bridge, guys. Go kill Chillet, look for a bridge, cross it. You'll thank me later. So yeah, fuck, I'm trying to think of all the stuff, like all the processes we did, because we zoomed, guys. We fucking, like, I guess with two people, it just fucking flies. Because, and I guess we was also in the same guild, so it's like double fucking XP, literally. So, like, again, we were just flying levels. We were 15 before we even found a fucking Nightwing. I was like, dude, we've got to go get the flying mount. We want to take it. I wanted him to take it slow, because I took this whole game instantly. I flew and immediately got every waypoint before there was even fucking view towers that showed you the whole map. I took everything before 1.0 came out. Every single waypoint. I have to stress that enough. For this video, by the way. Not just this video, but the other majority videos that I'm going to be making on Palworld. I wanted to make several of these, but I first had to discover everything, and so I went crazy with it. And I was okay going crazy with it, because this was already a game that I could tell I can play numerous playthroughs of. So the first one knocked it all out of the park, got every single waypoint I could as soon as I could. Again, died a couple of times trying because I didn't have the adequate gear to be doing this, but you know what? I'll tell you some locations, you'll thank me later. One setting I did immediately change once I got into the world settings and understood them was the meteor interval, right? Turned that shit all the way down so like instantly responds. I think I did that in me and my best friend's playthrough too. I'm not quite entirely sure though. Anyhow, though, holy shit, it's been so much fun. He's had a ball. He's been loving it. He's our armor, blacksmith, weaponsmith, whatever you want to call him. He's been making all of our armor and weapons. We've been strategizing what ancient points to put. He'll put some in this. I'll put some in this. He's been willy-nilly spending almost all of his normal technology points. I told him against it, but he did it anyways, and he's having a blast. As long as he's having fun, I said, listen, dude, we can go to these wildlife sanctuaries and just fucking farm some manuals if we need to. You just enjoy the game. You do what you want to do, pretty much. That's the bottom line of it, and he knows that. He knows how to play games. He knows how to enjoy games that he plays. We do have this one friend that does kind of like to just rush through to the end game on most games that we play with him, which is also a fun experience to do. Don't get me wrong. Some games really reward that, but Palworld, you should take it with every dose, because if you skip over pals in lands trying to get from one point A to point B without landing and exploring, you might lose out on an amazing pal that could increase us work suitability. I mean, the Huffpuff fucking... the new mascot for Hufflepuff is what I call it. God, now J.K. Rowling's gonna sue him. Cat Ignis. I don't think he can actually. I think he had to breed her. But either way, there's the fucking. Honestly, the Seahorse Ignis is pretty dope. I mean, you can do the same thing with the Flame Bell, but I think they're cute and adorable, so I throw them in there instead. Oh, hey, sweetie. Snowflake saying hey. Oh, you want up here, baby? Oh. See, she says hey. But yeah, I think the bottom line of it is just enjoy the game. Go try it out. If you don't like it, that's fine. If you can't get past some of the critiques that you have for it, that's okay. That's you. But I certainly would not play this game because of how all the controversy you've heard around it, because it's stupid. Fuck the politics in games. Fuck all this bullshit. Stop giving us fucking your political slop and just give us fucking games like Palworld. Alright? And leave the fucking politics and bullshit out of it and just enjoy games. Okay? Like, I get it. Okay? I get they was gonna do this because they finally got competition and they don't know how to fucking handle it. For them, it came out as a fucking sucker punch when really they were over here body shotting for years and not doing shit, right? So Nintendo's never gonna like me. I don't give a fuck. Truly, I don't give a fuck. They pissed me off when they turned off the fucking 3DS store. How could you do such a thing? My best friend lived off of that store. Lived! So anyways, this is my Palworld video, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I had a blast talking about it. I love sitting here and just talking about things that I love, games that I love. This opportunity to just do this is just awesome. And while I have the opportunity to do so, I'm going to use it. So y'all go have fun, play the game, kick ass, play with your friends. Play with your friends, guys. I mean, yeah, enjoy the game by yourself, but also play with your friends because it is so fucking. It's a great game to do. So you can have so many guilds on it. And I mean, you don't. There's even I don't even know the limit for people in a guild. So you can probably since you have multiple guilds, you can also have multiple people in one fucking guild. Like you can have so many fucking people in one server, guys. It's ridiculous how many people you can probably have in this game. I've not really tested it because I mean I don't have a lot of friends that would play with me, but I'm glad that I have this friend and he's loving it. So I'm gonna go off and probably play some motherfucking Palworld. Hope y'all join me doing the same. If not, anyways, have a great day. Thanks for joining the Top Hat Guys show, and I will see you all next time.